What's going on, fellow humans and resellers? This is I, James, and the puppies. FreeAdoptionAgency.com, 23 years selling full-time on eBay. Doing a 5 o'clock update. So if you watch my channel, you know minimum I like to be 500 by 5. And the days where I do good, actually most of last week, I was 500 by 4 o'clock. Sometimes 3 o'clock. So at 5 o'clock today, I'm not even at $250. So I keep noticing just how sluggish reacting my account is today. The accounts, both of them actually, whether it comes to the app, whether it comes to on the description, when I'm doing drafts, it's taking longer for item specifics to pop up, the correct ones. Again, also, when I go into go into my active listings, sometimes it'll read 0, and I have to refresh it for it to actually come up. The same with unsold. Instead of showing, I just ended 200, it'll show I ended 0. I have to relist it a couple of times before it will pop up. Also, another thing, normally, as you know, if you've been watching my videos, that I sell on all the international websites. And sometimes I used to be able to end 800 to 1,000 items before they would start ending on the other sites, where lately it's taken a while for the 200 to update into the unsold. So I can only do about 400. Well, today when I'm doing them, I can only do 200 because it's ending those items a lot quicker. So just overall, things are not as it normally is. So, but that being said, just going to try to put out a little motivation, keep going type of video. I mean, 250, I haven't been that low, and I can't remember the last time. And 2 days after one of my biggest in the last 90 days, it's just very strange and odd. So what I've been doing this weekend is just taking pictures in drafts, creating drafts. I have about 50 hats ready to go up. Whether I'll list them tonight or just wait till tomorrow, I don't know yet. So I'm working on completing hats right now. I'm doing the whole step, pulling them out, doing the draft, taking the picture. So I got about 50 done so far. But I've also been, earlier today and yesterday, is just taking pictures of items. So for the last 3 days, I've gotten like all this stuff. It's got pictures. I've got tons of media down here. That little basket at the bottom, the white tote or the clear tote, not the stuff on it. I still got to do that. But I got clothes and toys and media and everything in this box, with is some oddball stuff. I've got a vintage clear TV, like a little tabletop TV, which hopefully will do well. It actually works if you get, it's got static on it, of course. I don't think there's any channels on UHF or VHF these days, right? Or something. I don't remember. I don't know. Haven't had normal TV in forever. So I took pictures, got all these. This one's not done yet. These are DVD just discs. Got those CDs done. Everything here except these are music CDs, just a disc. Not done. Those are pictures. Those are pictures. The records are pictures. But my question is this. Like, these are all video games I've done. So earlier today, I started kind of just checking my numbers. I'm like, what do my disc only sell? What's like my sell-through rate? And I'm talking, games and movies and CDs. So I put disc only in, and I have, I think, around 650 listed. and I sell on average 1 a day. And I'm like, well, that's not bad. That's pretty good. Almost 90 sold in 90, so 30 sold in a month with 650 listed. That's not bad for slow moving stuff. And what makes this stuff even better is I only take 1 picture. I only have to take 1 picture of these because I put on them, that there may be a couple of scratches, but nothing that will affect the play of the disc. I put that on there. And then, as you know, I've got the resurfacing machine to run stuff through also. So I'm like, and I've got tons of this stuff. As you know, I pulled that Little Wit out. I pulled that rare Dreamcast game out. I got those listed. But, yeah, I've got, because I got just not just that. Like I said, the DVDs here. This full one is CDs. But I've got boxes and boxes and boxes of just the discs only in storage. I pulled out the 2 12 by 6 by 6 boxes yesterday. That's what all this came out of. But because I just never threw any of that stuff away. I threw it aside for later date. I did throw a lot of discs away. They're already out. That were just way too scratched to even repair. That's not going to, it's not going to play whatsoever. I kept that stuff aside, and I was going to list it for craft stuff, but that stuff barely moves. So I'm just, I'm trying to get through stuff quick. So if I have to throw stuff out, or, that's what I'm doing. I'm not sitting on it anymore. I'm not going to, put up 100 craft discs for $10. It's no point in worrying about that. So I do have limits. Not much, but I do have limits. So, yeah, working on all this stuff. So I'm going to, some new stuff I haven't even looked up yet. I'm going to try. Like, I've got these that just, the discs were in, but radio stations use these and they put them in a machine to play songs and stuff from them. So I've never even looked these up or tried them before. So when I pulled all the discs out of them, I'm like, well, let's just take a picture of those, lot it up, and then when I get to them, we'll see if they're worth anything. If not, then they're just going into, these will probably go in the recyclable since they're plastic instead of giveaway, because nobody at the thrift store is going to want those. So I'll put those in giveaway. But, yeah, cassettes, CDs. Oh, I still got some room in there to fill that up. Shoes. Again, I got a boom box in there, a little Sony boom box. So just, a bunch of various stuff. Video games and whatnot, some books back there. But yeah, I'm just taking a little break, giving a 5 o'clock update as I am taking pictures of hats now. And then tomorrow I'll get on getting the details of this stuff done. So even today, after taking pictures, today's pictures I taken was all those just the discs, which you can see how many there are there. I didn't count them. Took pictures of the stuff in that tote today. I did some little filler stuff where I just threw it in there. So I don't know how many pictures. I would say maybe I'd taken pictures for, I don't know, say 200 items today. And I'm still now working on hats. I'm doing the whole process. So I'm at 50 right now. So just, it's how much you can do. Just keep going, and doing as much as you can. I'm stalling. Gotta get back to work. But I'm having fun pulling stuff out of the storage, though, area. Let's take a look out there, shall we? There's my box of hats. It's completely done. So here's what I'm doing. What I'm doing is just trying to do a little bit, like an area at a time. So like the area down there had a bunch of stuff in it. So I cleaned that up and put them in boxes and put them back in. So that's stuff to list. This stuff here is usually my tools and things I need easily access to. But it does have other stuff pushed in there that I got to pull out. So I'm cleaning that up. This was 3 different totes in here, which is now empty. So I will stack my empty crates in there to get them out of the way so I can keep moving forward. Here, I'll have to see what's all in here. It looks like some personal stuff from when I always washed my car myself and what have you. And maybe some paperwork and stuff. Then a bunch of those old shelving units and stuff. And then, like those little boxes up there, those are probably all just the discs, as is that one probably is also. And maybe even those, the way they're sitting, kind of bowing, it's kind of the look of if they're just filled with disc only type of stuff. And this box, you can see right there, you see how it's bowing? That's going to be all, I don't know if you can see, I can't see, it's higher. All just disc only. So up there, bunch of old stuff. Who knows what's in those boxes? So I'm working on this stuff first to get these shelves cleaned up, so that when I get to like all my empties that I'm going to keep because I can use them, I'll stick them up here out of the way, so I can start moving my way through here. I think the game plan, I want to go that way because that's going to have the oldest stuff in it. So I want to go that way, but I need to clean up this way because there's a lot of wasted space in this direction, in this little like 4-foot section straight back, and a lot of up there. Because as you know, the goal is to try to get the paid storage lockers emptied. So I want to get them into here. So that is what I'm working on. I wonder what those green things are. There's so many of them in there. I like multiple listings. I need to pull that down. It looks like it's clothing and or hats. And it looks like bags of hats up there. I know I've got bags of hats that I just threw over there. So I know I've got bags of hats over there. Oh, there's more video game crates. I thought this was all I have. See the green one, and then the white one underneath it looks like PlayStation 1s in it. Oh, so I got more of those. But yeah, I want to go this way because that's the oldest stuff. I got some big jacks up there. I see a globe. And I still got one of my bikes hanging over here, one of my GT bikes. I want to get to that and get it down. So I can maybe ride it this year too. So yeah, that's where I'm going, what I'm doing, and how it's going. Get this cleaned up so I can get some stuff stored up here. This is all the stuff I want to get to next. It's a bunch of clothing, vintage jeans, some electronics equipment, and what have you there. So it's about getting through stuff, getting rid of the stuff that I just don't want to touch or mess with anymore, whether it's throw away, recycle, or give away, and straighten up as best as I can so I can move more stuff in here. So I'm enjoying it. I'm having I'm loving going through these old boxes and finding stuff I don't even remember getting, or finding in those hideout, like just two little items I pulled off of this shelf that I might be able to pull, $600, $700 out of. So love it. It's exciting. It's fun. So I just pulled, this was the third. This was like stuck in the back behind the totes. So I don't even know what's in here. We got a Trek helmet. We got some knee pads, looks like. Got some little rock band stuff. Ooh, I got Pokemon. I got a Pokemon plush. That's an older one too, ain't it? That thing's, I was like, he's been eating a little too much. What year is this one from? If it's got a date on it. It's too dark out here. I can't see. You can probably see it too. Actually, I can see it through there. 1998 is the oldest one on there. 99. So a Pokemon plush from 1999. I'm going to take that in right now. But this is the next box. I'll be grabbing some Rock Band stuff. What the heck? It looks like some shit. If that's only a shin guard, I'll... Oh, that's a head cover for golf. Okay. What do we got here? Yeah, vintage Winnie the Pooh clock, new. That's cool. Rams head. So this will be the next box I carry in this week. I'm gonna take the plush in now and see if he's got any value. But yeah, all right. Car stereo. I gotta get a situation set up for posters. I got so many posters, but I have no easy way to take a picture of them. So I need to create something. I would like to have like a metal table with some heavy magnets. That would be the ideal thing, but I have nowhere to really put it. So I got to give that some serious thought. Maybe in the next couple of weeks, put together something for my posters. All right. Jan's trying to call me. We're trying to figure out dinner. So that is all for now. And thanks, everybody. I'll see you all in the next video. Later.